1892, after stiff competition from New York, Chicago was selected by Congress to be the host city for the world's Columbian Exposition, the 400th anniversary celebration of Columbus's discovery of America. Chicago was the perfect location for this extravaganza. The fair's designers created a centerpiece of pure grandeur. 5 exhibit halls in the neoclassic style surrounding a giant reflecting pool. Officially, it was called the Court of Honor, but it was quickly dubbed the White City. The fair was one of the great spectacles of the 19th century. The numbers alone were staggering. Attendance totaled 27 million during the fair's 6-month run. 38 states and 60 foreign countries participated in over 5,000 exhibits, ranging from the world's largest cannon to a Liberty Bell made of oranges were on display.
Architects, painters, and sculptors of my country, how proud we are of you. No one would ever have believed that so magnificent a result could have come out of such haste, even if the masters of the past had been revivified to do the work.
If this rupture from the past is real and not merely apparent, then the new American world could take at last a sharp and conscious twist toward the realization of its highest ideals.
I recall nothing in my life which contains anything of more freshness, color, or beauty than my first views of the fair. Here, all at once, out of this dingy city, which but a few years before had been a waste of wet grass and flats, was now this vast and harmonious collection of perfectly constructed and snowy white buildings containing in their interiors the artistic, mechanical, and scientific achievements of the world to date. This realized dream of beauty, this splendid picture of the world's own hope for itself.
The future was what visitors to the fair came to see. And what a future it would be. People could dial the first long-distance phone calls from Chicago to New York, tap their fingers on something called a typewriter, and thrill to the sight of the kinetoscope, the forerunner of motion pictures.
Zooproxography allows us to project much larger than the size of life some particular act of animal locomotion upon a screen.
Stunned by the majesty of the exposition, my mother sat in her chair, visioning it all yet comprehending little of its meaning. Her life had been spent among homely small things, and these gorgeous scenes overwhelmed her.
But more than heady discussions or mind-boggling exhibits, the fair was about fun, and for that, visitors went to the first midway ever. There they could see everything from Little Egypt doing her hoochie-coochie dance to the fair's ultimate amusement. The Ferris wheel, a spinning Eiffel Tower and a revolving skyscraper all in one. For 50 cents, one could ride 2 round trips in 20 minutes and rise to nearly 30 stories.
Lights, the water, the mystic whiteness of the buildings. A sense of intense elevation held me, an abiding wonder at so much beauty, a deep and exquisite contentment at having seen it, so that one might say, at last, at last.